to try it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. If you don't have to buy anything, but anyways, here. So I want to show you guys this really crazy machine. This is actually a vending machine, but this is it's a computerized screen right here. I'm not gonna push anything, but
I'm gonna get a Red Bull.
Is that the loudest?
okay. So he's getting a Red Bull.
It's expensive, 200 yen.
Jeez. Oh yeah, look at that. It's all courteous, just like a good Japanese. Hi, arigatou gozaimasu. But yeah, isn't that crazy? I saw this and I was like, what the heck? And supposedly, my friends told me this, but it could actually identify you if you, I think maybe not this kind, but if you stand in front of it, it could actually figure out what gender you are and about your age, and then it'll give you the selection and what kind of beers you want. Oh yeah, there you go. Here, look at that. I think that's what that is. Like these pop up, and it says that they recommend these drinks to you. I think it's actually identifying it. Here.
What might be the camera right up there?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Camera. It's kind of creepy.
Let me go and stand there and see if it changes. Oh yeah, see, it changed. That's crazy. You are crazy, son. Yeah, it actually identifies what kind of drinks you want.
Yeah. Red Bull caffeine.
Oh yeah, see, it's got the eyes there, and they see a white guy, and then they give you Red Bull. They see whatever guy I am, and they give me like half Japanese drinks and half American drinks. See, Red Bull and the Japanese one. Really, really cool stuff. So yeah, if you ever get to Tokyo, check this vending machine out. It's all computerized and fancied up. So Jerry just told me that you can also not only use cash, but you could use your Suica card
And your cell phone.
Jeez, that's nuts.
The cell phone has a special chip that will just charge to your monthly phone payment. So if you were like desperate and you wanted food and you didn't have money, you could just pick Coke, and then you could just swipe your Suica if you had a Suica card for a train.
Yeah, like a train pass.
Or you could swipe your phone, because your phone has. Let me see here, just a second. Your phone.
He's getting his phone out.
Has this thing, and this little guy, this little picture. I don't know if you can see it. It's like looks like a finger pressing a button. This is on most Japanese phones now. So you can use it like even some computers. Like your computer has that, so you can pay on your computer with your phone.
What? That's crazy. So your payment option is cell phone, Suica, train pass, or cash.
See now I shouldn't have done that. See now, like it's activating. I swiped my card.
You swiped your cell phone because you put it on it? Uh-oh. What does it?
Oh, it gave me a coupon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I probably won't be able to read it.
Coupon for the win. What does it say?
Science, progress, industrialization, precision, everything depends on precision in measurement. That's why children study mathematics in school, physics. That's why any society that celebrates that will progress. And any society that celebrates discipline, order, will always be the most progressed. But the ones that let everything fly everywhere, you just be wondering what is happening. Yep.
Unrighteousness in measures of length means there will be no mathematical order, no industry, no engineering, no progress.
Because there is no precision in length.
Lack of order in weight will equal deception, double standards, lies, thefts.
That is what happens in those societies. When there are no strict adherence to order in weight, people will deceive, there will be double standards, lies, and theft.
Lack of order in quantity equals lack of quality.
Yeah, because there will be no standard, no general standard, so the quality of product will be poor. Substandard products is what people will be producing. Let's look at this and see what lack of order leads to, please. No, let's start from the first one. lack of order, catastrophe, human beings. Even Nigerians are shocked. Huh? $25,000 people killed every year just in train. It's like Molo. He was like a border people. Nigerians have not advanced in this technology. Huh? Not yet. No. People go from women. Market. They also have market in the middle of the railroad. And the train is riding right there. Whoa. Hey! And people are sitting down there flying, finding themselves. Unreal. Unreal. Ah. Yeah, I think Nigeria love their life more than Indians. They love their lives more than Indians. They don't want to die. They cannot do that. Child marriage. See what disorder can do. Let's start all over again. You have to read. Hello, you have to read it. Start all over again.
I got married when I was 7. I'm 10 years old. I don't want to get married. I want to go to school. They gave me a miserable life. I had a hard life.
7 years old.
He used to beat me. I didn't know what sex meant at that time. I was 7 years old and he was about 16. We were very young. We didn't know. In 2010, 80% of women in Ethiopia, Amhara's region, were married by age 18.
80%.
Married at age 7, but I didn't know anything about it. They took me to the market and said they wanted to buy me clothes. Meseret, 10 years old, married aged 7. When I woke up in the morning, there was a party at my house. They asked me to sit somewhere, and in the evening, they took me.
See what lack of order does to society.
Emmet, 22 years old, married 3 times. On my wedding day, people were dancing and eating the whole day. Then they gave me a piggyback and took me away because the horse didn't work. When I wanted to go back home, my husband beat me. My mother-in-law said, "Why are you not sleeping with him?" So I started to sleep outside, and then I ran away. From the first day, I was not happy there. I was crying a lot. I went to my parents' house. They said, "We don't want to be called the parents of a spinster." So they sent me back. Because my parents and my husband mistreated me, I started to sleep out in the bush. Once I was sleeping in a tree and I was almost attacked by a hyena. My father said, "I don't want my child to be attacked by a hyena." So he took me back home. Tishinesh, 18 years old, married age 10. My mom didn't have much. She used to rent her land and herd cattle. When I asked her to send me to school, she refused. If she had sent me to school, it would have been cool. If I had a daughter, I would send her to school, and I wouldn't force her to marry. When I see people getting married, when they feed each other and they walk holding hands, I really envy them. I don't want my daughter to repeat the life I had. I want my daughter to be happy. My misery is enough. Let's make sure they all have a choice.
You see why we almost go back to Africa?
End child marriage.
Oh. Let's look at the green space. We just saw this.
Hi, my name's David Bentley and I work for the City of London Corporation. Standing here, I could be miles from the nearest town, but in fact I'm on Hampstead Heath, managed by the City of London Corporation, and only 5 miles from Trafalgar Square. London is the 3rd greenest major city in the world, with 40% of its surface covered by public green space. So, what do London's public parklands, forests and gardens do for Londoners? The City of London owns and manages almost 11,000 acres of public green spaces in and around London. And together with BOP Consulting, we have carried out a literature review of the research that identifies the benefits that workers, businesses and visitors enjoy as a result of the green spaces.
11,000 green spaces.
Many studies show the benefits of green spaces in improving air quality. Trees help to improve air quality by absorbing pollutants and producing oxygen. Trees also regulate air temperature, critical in busy and often polluted urban environments. Urban green infrastructure has a key role in managing the impact of carbon emissions, a problem in all big cities, and linked to climate change. Trees capture and filter carbon, thereby mitigating emissions and their negative effects on people and the environment. Green spaces and trees provide natural drainage, helping to alleviate flood risks and also act to filter pollutants from soil and from water. Typically, built-up areas have little to offer wildlife, but a network of green spaces in a city offers a home to plants and animals, allowing populations to become more diverse and resilient. Poor air quality and an increasingly sedentary lifestyle for urban dwellers are frequently linked with problems of ill health. In particular, cardiovascular and respiratory diseases and obesity in adults and children are linked. By providing space for exercise and improving air quality, green spaces help to counteract such health problems. Access to green spaces such as parks and woodlands also reduces stress, evoking positive emotions and promoting mental well-being. Studies have shown that residents living in urban areas with a proximity to large amounts of green space show significantly lower mental distress levels and higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. The London Visitor Survey provides strong evidence of the role that green spaces play in attracting visitors from the UK and overseas to London. Data collected from 4,587 visitors to London show that 80% of overseas tourists, 74% of UK staying visitors, 70% of UK day visitors and 77% of London residents ranked parks and gardens as important or very important in their decision to visit or take a day trip to London. London's green spaces are accessible, free and great spots for people to meet. They offer places to walk dogs, places to play and hold public events. This contributes to a feeling of community and supports an increased sense of belonging to an area. There is evidence that large green spaces with room to run around, explore and let off steam can play a significant role in child development. Epping Forest and Hampstead Heath.
But do you know what I discovered? When I go to London, I don't see black people in those parks, in those green places. In fact, most of them are not even aware they are there. Have you seen any black out of all the videos they have been taking in the park? Oh, yes, because it's not in their culture. You know, they don't even know it's in there in London. 11,000 of them, and they are living in London. They are not even aware. They are only aware of work and shops. But the most important thing in London is this one, not walks, not shops. Okay, let's go. Yes. Okay, here we go.
Leviticus 19:36. Just balances, just weights, a just ephah, and a just hin shall ye have. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt.
You see, just precision everywhere. That is what progress engines are.
Statistics, calculations, figures, facts are all essential parts of the kingdom of God.
When was the last time you heard that? Statistics, calculations, figures, facts, essential part of kingdom of God because they help you to build the kingdom of God here on the earth. But our people just want to be spiritual. Spirit.
They help us to bring the reality of heaven to the earth. It's impossible to duplicate heaven on earth without measurements, figures, standards, etc.
Those are order. Mathematics helps us to create order. Physics helps us to create order. Science helps us to create order. Biology, chemistry, biochemistry. All these things help us to create order.
Leviticus 19:36b. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt. God is repeating his name to Israel as a God of order and systems.
See, all these things you see here. This is mechanism, system. And it's only possible to build factory, system, mechanism, machine, only through systems, order and systems.
Now on the fourth day was the silver and the gold, and the vessels weighed in the house of our God by the hand of Meremoth the son of Uriah, the priest, and with him was Eleazar the son of Phinehas, and with them was Jozabad the son of Jeshua, and Noadiah the son of Binu, Levites, by number and by weight of everyone, and all the weight was written at that time. He tells us a very important aspect about order. Numbers, weights are written down.
Can you believe it? Numbers, weight, written, documentation.
Job 38, 4-6. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare, if thou hast understanding. Who hath laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest? Or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened? Or who laid the cornerstone thereof? The process of creativity is not possible without the law of order and systems.
Let's do the first one.
Kinetic builds.
See what is happening in the world, why some people are just playing some rubbish children games on the